What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth. Coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Hustling, Christ hustling, Dr. Umar Johnson. Fake activist sitting up here thinking that he's smart and so intelligent to try to do any kind he can to get into your pockets. You know, I told y'all this before. Before you know the truth, people who can come with persuasive words and people who come talking, who present themselves to be very intelligent, can get over on you as a result of your ignorance and what you don't know. This is a prime example of it and what I'm going to show you. There was a time that I would listen to this and hear what he was saying and would say like, man, that is true, man, that is real, that's real. He popping some facts. That's the power of deception when you're ignorant to truth. That you can get people like Dr. Umar Johnson up here running off at the mouth saying something that he popping to be real and trying to throw everybody else under the bus, when in reality, you worse than the ones you throwing under the bus. And you've been guilty, allegedly, of even worse compared to what you calling other people out on. When it comes to black people, black community, mishandling funds. Yeah, let's not play these games. So this is what I mean by what I'm about to show you. So I'm about to show you this clip where Dr. Umar Johnson was up here with Jesse Lee Peterson on the King Kong Conscience. And he was all, and they was having this discussion, right? Now he finna pop some stuff, right? Now watch how it's gonna sound like it's impactful and so real and so powerful. But again, if you ignorant to truth, you will be deceived by this message that he popping. And I'm gonna break it down and show you how fake what he's saying is fake and it's really weak and he don't know what he's talking about. So watch this. Just finna play. Watch what this man say. Check this out.
And the other thing I wanted to say quickly, Tammy, with Kim Kardashian, that was a perfect example of racism on the part of the white power structure who says, I would rather hear a white woman articulate the issues of incarcerated black females. Now, you have hundreds of black women who fight for the liberation of incarcerated sisters every day. I can run off organizations all day long, but instead of meeting with black women who are in the trenches doing the work, we are instead going to let a privileged white woman articulate the issues for black people. And Sister Tammy, that was dangerous that black women supported Kim Kardashian being their mouthpiece, because what it does is it reinforces an old stereotype that black people are not intellectually sound enough to articulate their own issues and that they need a white person to do it. We should never celebrate a white person being selected to represent our issues. It should always be someone who looks like us.
That should.
There you have it. So he sat there and act like he popped something real. So let me get this right. This is what he did. So according to him, there were many organizations, female organizations, that was trying to get things done through the government to release or get things in prisons for black females. Black females in prison now on a white government. Black females in prisons in a white government. So there are many black organizations that's trying to get something done to better their situations. But instead, some of these black organizations went to Kim Kardashian and supported Kim Kardashian for being the spokesperson and representative for Black women, however unjustly or whatever's going on in these prisons, institutions, that they wanted better living situations or freedom or laws passed on their behalf to make their situation better. That these organizations back Kim Kardashian up, a privileged white woman. And we should never have that happen to the point where they speak or be appointed to speak on behalf of Blacks. He thought he was popping something real. Okay, so let me ask you this question. If the problem is with the white government and they mistreating Black people wrong, and they don't give a damn how Black people feel, what they ask for, what they beg for, how much they march, because they still not budging, wouldn't it be more smarter when they own people stand up and challenge them? Whose voice would be louder? Not the ones who they already not giving nothing to. It would be their own. That's what made the civil rights movement so powerful, because it wasn't just the Black movement. When you look at Martin Luther King, he had white people just as many in that line, getting attacked, getting beat. See, now when you got to do it to your own, it raises an even more alarming alert for the country, especially when people watching. So you're not only just beating Blacks, you're beating whites too. You're not only hanging Blacks, you hanging whites too. And now it becomes even more shameful to literally expose the mass of evil and racism even more as a result of just showing what sin and evil is. That it don't have a color. It just is. And how ignorant you is, claim to be smart, you don't even know. If Kim Kardashian's voice is bigger than mine, and I can talk to her behind the scenes and lay out all the evidence for her and influence her to speak in her image of being in white America, a white woman who comes from power, who got a family that dominate media, and she can tell my story. Who you think they're gonna listen more to? Who you think they're gonna listen more to? You sound stupid. You don't even know you contradicting yourself in the very thing you speaking out of your mouth. You said there's many Black organizations that's been trying to get these things did, and there ain't nothing really happening, or it's moving too slow. But the moment Miss White Kim Kardashian step up to the plate, that's smart. Whatever Black organization decided to appoint her, that's smart. If I can get a white people to speak about Black problems to their people. Let me get this right. Would you go into a Ku Klux Klan meeting as a Black man and tell them how you feel about what they doing to you? Would you do that? Would you take your Black self in a Ku Klux Klan rally and speak about how they mistreating you as a Black man and your people? Would you do that? You think they would care to hear your voice? You think you would get anything did? What happens if somebody white step up and speak about it? What happens then? You see the difference? You see the impact? And that's the ignorance that a lot of them don't get. That's stupid. If you're already talking about the government is racist, if you're already talking about, according to you, the government is racist, the government mistreat us, the government don't give us nothing, and they've been doing this to us for hundreds of years, decades, you will figure that we need to be better equipped and advanced in our tactics in getting things done. And to know that we can actually use white people who's willing to speak on our behalf to confront their people to get things done quicker than us. What's your problem? What liberated the slaves? How was the slaves in America liberated? How did that happen? You think they gave black people something just because of black people? We were slaves. Our ancestors were slaves. They didn't give us nothing, neither did they want to give us nothing. What made it a problem is when their own kind got involved. See, y'all whitewash that. Y'all sweep that under the rug. It was them who was leading the way. They started going up against their own. Now you got to kill your sisters. Now you got to kill your brothers. Now you got to kill your sons. Now you got to kill your fathers. Because the ones who y'all hate, they supporting now. So now you throwing them all in the same boat. That's where we getting the term nigger lovers from. These nigger lovers, now they looking like they the sellouts. Guess what that did? Woke up a nation. Other than that, if the whites didn't get involved, we still slaves. We still slaves. We was under their power. We couldn't break the chains, neither could we out-muscle them and out-fight them. But when you got to now pull a gun out on your own children, your own father, your own mama, that's the difference. That's what you don't get. You talking all that stuff. You don't know nothing you talking about. You are a blind leader. Nobody should ever want to follow you. You don't know nothing you talking about. You are a God-hating, liar, robbing thief. That's what you is. You are a thief. You don't believe in the Lord Jesus Christ because you don't want to get up under the God of all creation because you don't want to check sin at the door. You don't want to repent because you know you got problems going on privately and publicly. So you rather reject God because you want to be praised, you want to be worshiped, you want to be honored, you want to be patted on the back, you want to be praised. You want the credit of being some type of activist, some type of brother who leading the movement. You want people to worship and bow down to you. And you want the sexual gratification and financial monetary gain that come with it. Who you fooling? You ain't fooling nobody with this fake knowledge, with this weak representation of a leader, a black activist, a stand-up person. Man, get out of here with that trash. You don't even know nothing you talking about. Use an idiot. Use an idiot. If Kim Kardashian could get more done in one day than what them black organizations was trying to do for decades, I call it a breakthrough. I think it's an eye opener. I think it's a game changer. You sound stupid. Why you can't get nothing done? Why ain't nobody trying to hear you? That's like I be saying the same thing. Like, if as a black man, if I catch a case, I don't want no black lawyer. I ain't got nothing against blacks. But if I'm going inside a place where it's all white to judge me, I need one of their own. I need one of their own who inside the house, who know how it operates, who know how it runs. Oh, nobody care about a smart nigga. Why do they care about a smart nigga coming in there thinking you gonna be the game changer? We not gonna give you no credit like that. We gonna make it hard for you, buddy. But when they own coming there, then they feel grateful to reward them, even though they know what they standing up for is right. That's the problem. Not using wisdom to understand how this operates because you want to be the face of the reward. You want to be the face of the reward. Come on, that is dangerous to have a white person speak on behalf. That's not dangerous. They call it a breakthrough. That's smart. That's called deliverance. Nobody know none of them people you talking about. You could have ran off all them names. Nobody cared. As soon as you said Kim Kardashian, guess what happened? Oh, they know who that is. Everybody want the video. Everybody want the footage. Now it's getting all the tabloids. Now it's getting all the paparazzis and media attention needed to raise the awareness. You idiot. Don't nobody care about Gloria, Shaniqua, Tasha, Tammy. Nobody care about them sitting up there trying to say something. They don't know them. They don't know them. But when you get Angelina Jolie and Kim Kardashian and come on, bro. And they doing what the black people telling them to do. See, that's what you leaving out. She ain't just speaking. She doing what the black people were telling her to do. So she their representative because she know that she got the power to make people listen to her. Rather them old white dudes want to have sex with her, so they give her the benefit of the doubt. You know how they go. When you see somebody sexy coming there, beautiful and thick, you want to get close to her. It's gonna always be one of them up in there. I call it a masterful. It's gonna always be one of them up in there. Like, ooh, she's so thick, she's so pretty, she pretty in real life. Ooh, she thick in real life. Oh man, so yeah, we'll hear you. No, let her come. Miss Kardashian, please approach the bench. When in reality, you just want a closer look at her lips, her body, her face, how sexy she is. We're gonna meet in my chambers to talk more about this situation. Come on, man. You have no idea what goes on behind the scenes. You just talking. You just talking. You're listening to Kim Kardashian too. You just talking. Get up out of here with that black trash. And Kim Kardashian came in your house, took a robe off and was butt naked. You trying to do more than smash. You trying to eat her alive. Boy, get out of here. Get out of here. Come on, man. Your name Fat Sorrows. That's what we gonna call you, Fat Sorrows. Because we can tell by how your demeanor is right now. We can tell by how your stature is. That's how your upbringing was. Fat Sorrows. Fat little chubby disgusting guy who couldn't get the girl. So you got an attitude problem now since you of age and you done read 600,000 books and you think you somebody of importance and you didn't find a way how to connive and get over and now you want to pay back everybody from having a fat, sorry childhood. Man, get up out of here, dog. Don't nobody want to hear that fake, weak knowledge of yours. You don't know nothing you talking about. And where that school at you supposed to be building for the people who donated those hundreds of thousands of dollars for the school? Who would put a school up under these people? Like, man, get out of here with this fake knowledge, man. Man, Fat Sorrows, man, beat it. Real talk, beat it.